afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Duffy is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ball game.
Second baseman.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
1-0.
And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Zobrist has it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder.
Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Second, the shortstop.
Striding in, Matt Duffy. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ball one. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Matt, I'm looking for Longoria to snap out of the funk he's been in.
Runner at second here with one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The average for him coming in at .322, 3 homers and 4 RBIs. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Austin. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 6.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Aaron Judge.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6. First baseman.
So digging in now, Chris Carter. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Batting 9th. Designated hitter,
Tim Beckham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from St. Petersburg, Florida. Nice look there of nearby Clearwater. Now batting, Tyler Austin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Tapper up the line. And Longoria is going to make sure this one stays foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Now this was crazy. He throws a fastball by him, then he comes back with an off-speed pitch. My question is, why are you speeding up his bat?
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Kiermaier will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2.
Now
striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. One and one, here it is. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit hard back up the middle. Towards second, Zobrist is there. He'll flip it to Duffy for the force, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0.
And leading off for the Rays.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Kiermaier.
And a changeup right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Duffy.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. Throws in on strike three for the final out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Delino DeShields.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy ranges to his left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a hard liner toward short. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
In now, Aaron Judge. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Chris Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Nope. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
3-0. You find yourself in trouble when you fall behind the good hitters, and he gets a green light. You're probably going to give up a base hit, and that's what happened there.
Standing in now, Tyler Austin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line towards center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Whoa, those 2-out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
First baseman, number 7.
Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double on the year. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gregorius fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Lined hard to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang
now
it
batting,
and bang it.
Center fielder, Jacoby
Settling in now,
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
In the dirt here. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And he's set down 1 away. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Rasmus. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. The throw will go to third, and he'll make it back in safely at third. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Here's a high pop-up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Aaron
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Chris Carter.
Ready once again, Chris Carter. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy.
And
He's hoping
leading
to
off for
avoid
the
the hat
Rays,
trick. He struck out in
the
each of his
shortstop,
first 2 plate
Matt
appearances so far.
Duffy.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
10, Corey Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Dickerson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Evan
Ready for another
Longoria.
shot now. Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury racing back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2, here it is. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. He got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
First baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again,
Morrison.
Logan Morrison. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Working to keep them in the game here. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pineda pauses. Here's the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. DeShields comes up with it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter.
Digging in the
hitter,
switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking, is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Now batting, Jacoby Ellsbury. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Delino DeShields would be next. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Colby Rasmus.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Tommy Hunter is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Cutter low, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Rasmus is there, 1 away. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Adam Warren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded weakly toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Your third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that's in there for a strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order, Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Alex Colomé.
Standing in, Starlin Castro will start things out against Alex Colomé. Will try to close the door in this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Into the box now, Tyler Austin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there was a prime example.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, that's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
First baseman, number 7.
Now to the plate, Logan Morrison. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Ramos heads for the plate. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
He left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors, They left 6 men on base.